Hi there, I'm Yvonne de Celis coming to you on YDCtv. It's almost 10 a.m., bright and early, on Thursday, September 12th, and I'm just here to do an add-on sort of to the last video I had, which was all about things you can do to avoid or prevent colds, congestion, sore throats, the flu, etc. Primarily just because of what time of year it is, school back in season, kids are all getting back together. But adults are getting sick too, just because of the time of year that this is. And I think we're in for a very cold winter. I hope I'm wrong on that. I really hope I'm wrong on that. But in case I'm not, just things you can do if you are sick or if you want to avoid getting sick. I believe the ones that I showed, I'm going to go over them again just in case you missed it. But one thing is, if you have a sore throat, I'm going to try very hard not to bonk into my microphone, but what you want to do, I'll start on this side actually, is you want to put your hands at the top of your collarbone on one side, and then on your head you want to put your fingers, say your index finger and your middle finger, at the bottom of your jawbone, and you're going to be stretching between. So basically you're pushing up with your hand that's on your jawbone and you're pushing down, not hard, but you're just stretching the skin between the bottom of your jawline and the top of your collarbone. So we're just going to start here and just stretch out. Go stretch all the way across. Let me just move my crystal out of the way and just stretch out the skin in between the bottom of your jawbone and the top of your collarbone. So that's to help with sore throats. When you're done with stretching this area out, you're then going to do little baby pinches, meaning it shouldn't hurt, but baby pinches in that whole area that you just stretched out. This redirects the energy into an area where the sore throat may be. So just do little baby pinches all the way around, get that whole area. And then when you're done, just rub your hands together and shake them out to get any negative energy that you may have picked up out of your hands so that it doesn't go into your hand chakras. That's one. The other one, I learned this one from Dondi Dallin. She's Donna Eden's daughter. She's awesome. What you do, this is to be preventative, so this may not feel good to do if you're already feeling sick. I know it's kind of hard to make yourself feel worse if you're already sick, and I can warn you, this will feel a little uncomfortable at times. Again, we're on the jawline now, starting at the chin with the thumb, and you're basically just very vigorously massaging. And in some spots it may be very sensitive. For me, the sensitivity happens right about here. When I get to this part of my jaw, I can really feel it. And what Donna Eden has said in the past is if it's sensitive, it means you really need it. So I just do a little extra rubbing on the spots that kind of hurt, and I just go all the way to the back of the earlobe underneath, right where the ear connects. That's a little sensitive too, so I do a little extra digging, or sorry, tough love massaging there. And then again, when you're done, rub your hands together, shake them out. And then one last one, which I did not do last time, and this I learned from Donna Eden's other daughter, Tanya Dallin, is one that, again, it's going to be a little uncomfortable. You start at the cheekbones right where they meet with your nose, and with your index finger and your middle finger, again, we're doing the very deep massage, tough love. There may be some spots that are a little bit uncomfortable all along under the eye, up to the sides of the eyes. When you get to this spot, bring your fingers here, and then just drag across to the hairline, and then just drag down and go off the chest. Rub your hands together, shake them out. That's a really good one for avoiding or helping take care of nasal congestion. So if you're really stuffed up, that should help you with breathing. The other thing that will help you with breathing, it helps me, and I know other people who say that it helps them as well, is when you're inhaling, if you touch your tongue to the roof of your mouth, put it up against your teeth, and leave it up at the roof of your mouth, that should also help with clearing your nasal passages, hopefully. One thing I do, I've had sinus and nasal problems all my life. I got a neti pot, and I just do the sinus wash where you fill the neti pot with hot water. I don't know if you can do tap. I do tap for me, but I have been told that distilled is good to use, but you want to heat it up. You just don't want it to be too hot. And you can mix that with nature's salt, or non-iodized salt is what I was told to use. I was told to use natural sea salt. Mix that up, and you just let some of it go up one side and then let it rinse out through the other. I know it sounds kind of gross, but it beats not being able to breathe. So those are all things you can try. Again, if your problems, if you have really serious blockage problems, you should probably see a doctor. I'm not trying to replace a doctor here. I'm just trying to show you things that you can try to do to make yourself more comfortable. Anyway, all that said, I hope that was helpful to you. Namaste, peace and light. As always, thank you so much for coming. I will be back probably next week with more energy healing exercises for you, but I did want to put this one up for you as well. I do hope that was helpful for you. Thanks again so much. Peace and light. Namaste. And hope to see you here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.